Yo, yo. What's good, Instagram? What's good? Love Island was good tonight. Looks like we're in for a cracking season. Hi, D. Williams. I love you a lot. I love you, mate. I'm still poorly, David. I've still got the flu. David, did you see the message I left you on your Instagram? Your profile pic looks like Benicio del Toro. In fact, your profile pic now looks like Benicio del Toro. I love you too, David. Well, now you know. So what's good, anybody? Anybody got any dilemmas that they need Uncle Rob to sort out? Anybody got an interesting story? And don't say you have, just so I see you tomorrow, love you. Just don't say you have, just so I call you. Have you A, got an interesting story, or B, got a dilemma, or C, got a joke? Can I see your forehead? Anybody want to tell me a joke? What time did I wake up today? I woke up at 1 o'clock. Okay. Tegan says they've got a funny story that will make... Let's see if that's true. Tegan, I'm calling you.
Hi. Hey.
How you doing? You're very quiet.
2 minutes.
Where are you? Hello. It's gone into an episode that's most haunted. Where are you?
I'm in Scotland.
What are you doing? Going to a place where you can talk? Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I was in the room with my wee cousin sleeping.
Okay, so Tegan, you've got a story for me that will make me laugh.
The other night there was like a massive spider on my bed,
Yeah?
and my boyfriend works away, and I fell asleep quite early, about 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
And I woke up and it was on my bed, so I phoned my boyfriend's dad, that stays like at the other street, and he came over
to get it out.
He came over to get it, and I heard him talking to someone. He came in and he was like, "Oh, hiya," and he came up the stairs and he was like, "You do ken Calvin's downstairs?" I was like, "What do you mean?" My boyfriend was sitting downstairs the whole time and I phoned his dad to come and get the spider.
So you got your boyfriend's dad to come all the way from his house to remove a spider that was how big? Show me with your fingers.
Like that big.
And how long have you had this fear of spiders?
All my life.
Do you have any more irrational fears?
Snakes.
And which part of Scotland do you live in?
Just outside of Glasgow.
And how many snakes are there just outside of Glasgow?
Hundreds. I hate them.
Hundreds?
Like, there's this wee hang at M&D's where there's like anacondas and like that. I got tricked in to go and they told me it was like a fish pond kind of thing.
Hang on. Snakes? What? Outside in Glasgow there are snakes?
Like, they're no like roaming about and all that. They're like, and like the zoos and all that.
So just don't go to the zoos where the snakes are. I had somebody that used to play piano with me, and she had a fear of fruit. And if you got an orange and put it close to her face, she'd go like that. I think that's the most bizarre fear that I've ever witnessed.
Phobia of balloons.
So you're right. I like your story. I'm going to rate your story 7 out of 10. Do you think that's a fair rating?
Yeah.
Okay. So is your boyfriend with you right now?
No, he's I'll be back to work.
And what does he do?
He's a grass cutter.
He cuts grass. That's his job.
Yeah, he does.
How old are you?
I'm 17. I'll be 18 on Friday.
Congratulations! Happy birthday for Friday. How old is your boyfriend?
He's just turned 18. Turned 18 at Christmas.
And how long have you been going out?
6 year.
This 6 years or since the 6th year?
6 year.
What's that? I only speak in old money. We didn't used to have 6 years. So how old are you in 6 year?
Just turned 13.
You've been going out with each other for a long time.
We play football together, and then my big sister's pals with his sister, and we just came really close.
You're in like a grown-up relationship.
I didn't feel like, I feel like I'm his babysitter all the time.
Yeah, that doesn't stop. My wife has 4 children. I am the 4th. That's just how it is. So that's a long. I'm sort of bowled over by the amount of time that you've been in a relationship. That's quite incredible. So are you going to settle down, get a house together?
No, I live with my auntie, and he sometimes stays, and then he lives with his mum and dad still.
Okay, and are you working, or are you at college, or what are you doing?
I was at college studying football until I broke my neck last year.
What? Rewind, come again?
I broke my neck in the 27th of May 2017.
How did you do that?
I was playing football and I got tackled, and I went head first into the stand, right in the top of my head, and broke my neck.
So, has that any long-term effects? Are you totally okay now?
I'm okay, I just can't play football in case I header the ball and it crushes the bone and it goes into the vertebrae.
Ever again?
Ever again.
That must have been really sad.
I cried for about 2 weeks after it, like.
Yeah, I bet you did, because that's a passion of yours, something that you've been doing for a long, long time, and now that's been taken away from you. So I'm sorry to hear that. What have you filled your football time with instead?
My little cousin, who's 4, plays football, so I coach our little group on Saturdays with one of my boyfriend's cousin. So I'm getting into the coaching side right now.
That's great news. That's the avenue to go down, so you can still be involved with football, but we'd hate you to hurt yourself again, so you need to take care of yourself. What football team do you support?
Rangers.
And they came second this year?
Yeah.
But they're still like 13 points behind Celtic, right?
11.
11. Do you think they'll do better next year?
Yeah, with Steven Gerrard, yeah, like.
And does everybody love Gerrard up there?
No, they're all Celtic fans who I live with. I'm the only Rangers fan.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Celtic are coming back, aren't they? I mean, Rangers are coming back.
Yeah, they were close. Just to think if they just tried a wee bit harder, they would have been alright.
Are you going to be watching the Women's World Cup?
Yeah.
And isn't Scotland in the first match?
Yeah, they were playing tonight, I think.
I thought the first match was on Friday.
No, there were a girls' football match today. That's what I'm getting confused. Yeah, it is Friday.
And who are Scotland playing? They're playing Brazil, aren't they?
Yeah, because they just played Jamaica.
Let me see. Women's World Cup. France versus South Korea. Well, listen, I wish you well. Thank you for giving me your story. We'll see if anybody else has got a better story, but I'm going with 7.5. It was.
Can I ask you to do something?
What do you want me to do?
See if I screen record something, like my older sister's like a massive fan of you, like she's seen you, and that. See if I record you, would you say hi, Nicole, to her?
Well, I'll tell you what I'll do is I'm going to leave this up on my Instagram account, so I'm going to share it. So, what's her name?
Nicole.
Hi, Nicole. This is Robbie Williams saying hello, sending lots of love. I've been speaking to your sister. She told me a story. It made me giggle. I gave her 7 out of 10. Look after yourself. Nice to speak to you. Will that do?
She's at Westlife now, so I'll need to.
Oh, okay. All right. So I will leave that up, and you can show it to her.
Thank you.
Okay. You take care of yourself.
Bye.
Be well. Bye,
Bye.
darling. Oh. My story's funny. Bucks Fizz. I hope your story's about Bucks Fizz. I'm totally into that. Jan Rustic. Come on, Jan Rustic, pick up the Instagram thing. Do not decline me. Oh, pretty baby. Do not decline my request to talk to you. Do not decline me. It's me, Robbie. I'm calling you. Pick up, you idiot. My boy won his first football goal tonight. Congratulations to your boy. Got a story for you, Robert, plus it's my birthday tomorrow. Any more inside info on October? No. Hi, Pittsburgh. Okay, I've waited too long. So, got a story to tell you. Okay. I'm going to rate the story. We had a 7. I will call it a 7 for the spider story.
Oh my God.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, darling.
Hey, sorry.
That's okay. It's all right. Don't apologize. So, do you have a story?
No way.
Yeah, really. Kids, let me just put my...
Uh-oh.
There you are.
Are you there?
There I am. Yeah.
Now you can see me. So
Now I can see you.
Where are you? Oh no, it's too bad. The
Can you see me
reception's terrible.
Let me find a better signal.
Okay, you've got 5 seconds.
I'm
5,
running rather than go nowhere. Robbie!
4,
Is that better?
3, 2.
Stop!
Kind of better. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just coming downstairs. Is that better?
Okay, do you normally have bad reception at your house?
Yeah, no one can get hold of us ever.
You've got to put 50p in the lecky meter.
Definitely, or stands in the garden.
No. So you're a Scouser.
I am fully fledged.
Not, that's how my wife pronounces it. Scouser.
Scouser, love it.
Yeah. Oh, they're all Scousers. So what do you do in Scousland?
At the moment, I'm full-time mum.
Oh, good for you. How many kids you got?
4.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, full-time mom is what you should be doing. Wow. So how old's your oldest and how young's your youngest?
My eldest is 16 in September.
And is she a girl or a boy? Is a girl
A
or a
boy.
boy?
Alfie. I was actually in slow labour at Nebworth.
No way. Wow.
I was in slow labour. I was told not to go, but I wouldn't miss you for the world. So.
Oh, did you write that somewhere the other day?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember reading that. Yeah.
I was like,
wow. So you had Alfie pretty much just after Nebworth.
Yeah. And then we've got Bobby, he's 14.
Yeah.
Then we've got Amelia, she's 3.
Yeah.
And Olivia, who's 2.
Oh wow, so you went for like round 2.
Stupid idea, like that all those years, but yeah, starting all over.
Well, did you sort of like get them past the reading stories every night, getting them to clean themselves, and when they could take care of themselves, you went,
yeah, get your life back a bit. Do it again.
You got your life back, and then you went, oh, let's fuck it up again.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I didn't want one kid. I wasn't gonna have any kids, and and then Ida came into my life, and all that changed, and now I just want as many as we can have.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah. So is Alfie a good boy?
Oh, they're amazing, amazing kids.
And is Alfie sporty, or is he theatrical, or is he academic?
He's very funny. He's very funny. He's a good heart. He's caring. He's loving. He'd give you his last breath if he could. That's just.
And how's he doing at school?
Amazing. He's doing some of his GCSEs early. So far,
really?
he's already. Yeah.
He's Look at the brains on Alfie.
I know he's done his construction exam, BTEC in construction.
What's that?
basically it's a new style of GCSE, but it's like all about construction, buildings and how to build them. And he's got a distinction already.
Wow.
And he's done his PE, GCSE and PE, and he's got a distinction in that too.
Oh my Lord, you must be so proud.
Yeah. So he doesn't know what he wants to do now. He's like, he wants to either be a physiotherapist or he wants to go into like the construction business, really. The world's a bit. I brought him to see you last year.
Did he have a good time?
Oh, he loved it. He absolutely loved it.
Where was that?
In Manchester.
That was nearly 2 years ago.
Yeah, oh, it is 2 years, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
No. But yeah, I always say you're his dad. So there's your dad, and then your dad came on stage. He went, and there's my granddad.
Hang on. So you have a husband or a boyfriend, right?
No, I'm on my own.
Oh, right. Okay. So are the first 2 kids with somebody else and the second 2 kids with somebody else?
Yeah.
Okay, doke. So how's that then, being a full-time mom, looking after 4 kids?
Very tiring. Me second youngest. Let me just show the picture of all 4 of them.
Yeah.
Let me just go up here. Can you see?
Oh, nice black and white picture. That's so cool. Oh, look. Oh, that's so sweet.
Fab, isn't it?
Yeah, that's really, really heartwarming. So
lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, that is really lovely. So how old are you?
I'm 37 tomorrow.
37 tomorrow. What are you going to do for your birthday?
I'm not really doing anything, to be honest. I'm going to see Kiss in July.
The rock band?
Yeah.
Where are they playing?
Manchester.
And what's a 37-year-old Scouser doing liking Kiss? How did you get to like Kiss?
I'm a bit random.
That's really random. I mean, they're huge in America.
I just love it. I just think they're brilliant. I'm taking Alfie with me again.
Well, yeah, I can remember I was in a hotel in LA, and I came out of my door, and literally the whole of Kiss in full makeup with the full platforms came walking down the corridor. It was a surreal moment. So so you don't plan on doing anything for your 37th tomorrow?
No, because to be honest, I've just moved house, so I've been decorating my house.
Yeah.
So for my birthday, I've bought myself new curtains.
Oh, that's nice. What a treat. So if you were going to treat yourself to some food tomorrow, what would be your ideal treat?
My favourite would be tapas.
Do it then. Is there a good tapas near you?
You'd have to go into town for it, but yeah. But I like making tapas. I like making paella and stuff.
Well, you're going to do yourself a paella for your birthday?
Yeah, probably. The kids all love it as well. So, winner.
Are you red or blue?
I'm blue.
Oh, right. Okay. So I won't congratulate you then. I'll commiserate. Did you have a story? Did you say you have a story?
Yeah, as you know, with your little kids, they're not very predictable most of the times. My little girl last Thursday decided to be a human money box.
Right.
And she swallowed some money.
Yeah.
So we had to take her along to Alder Hay, which we thought it was a 5p piece.
Yeah.
Turned out to be a 20p.
Right.
And so we're still kind of struggling to get the 20p back. We can't, still nothing. So we had to tell school when she went to nursery this morning.
Oh,
can you have a little root if she goes?
How old is she?
She's 2.
Oh my Lord, that must have been scary.
She shakes herself and goes, 20p.
No.
20p.
So that must have been scary for you though, because
yeah. The girls will be the same. The girls are worse than boys, definitely. Fair boys all day.
I love my boys, but I love my girls.
They have such attitude, though, don't they? They're very much more independent and.
Not Ted.
He's just adorable.
Coco's yet to. Coco's just smiling because she's 9 months old. weirdly, every time I FaceTime, she farts. Every time I FaceTime her, without fail, my voice sort of makes her fart. I don't know why.
My little girls are so proud when they fart. They like laugh about it. I farted and laughed their head off.
Well, that's their first gag, isn't it? It's their first joke, poo and pee.
She goes, I'm funny. I'm funny.
I pull. Teddy, when we were in a hotel in London not so long ago, she got an umbrella and put it between her legs, and then went downstairs and pretended she was a horsey, and the reception was full of people, and she goes, "Look, everybody, I'm holding it with my vagina."
Oh, I can remember you telling that story.
Yeah. She's done quite a lot. I told you know the story about her running into my bedroom all happy.
No.
And I said, "Baby, you look really happy." She says, "I am very happy, Daddy." And I said, "Why are you happy?" And she said, "Well, when you die, I get this room."
Or Amelia said that I'm 80 tomorrow.
Oh, bless.
And she went, "Wow, such a big number." And I said, "I'm not. What big number am I?" She went, 80.
How old's that one?
She's 3.
Oh, bless.
You're 80. I went, "No, babe, I'm not."
So did you watch Love Island tonight?
Yeah.
And?
That Joe's a bit much, isn't he? Day 2.
I totally get it.
It's a bit too possessive. You like someone. It's day 2. If someone's meant to you, they'll come back to you.
I totally get it. But I've had moments where I've sort of I don't mean falling in love, but like fallen quite quickly for somebody.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I can remember one particular time I was talking to this girl all night, and I was just like overwhelmed by her. And then I was like, "Do you want to meet up tomorrow?" And she was like, "Oh no, I've got a boyfriend." I was like, "Oh,
wounded."
Ow. And then I wandered back to my room and I thought, how weird is that? Like, I've only known her for 2 hours and it hurt me. So, you know, I can understand kind of where he's coming from, but I'd be going, "Hey, I really dig you. Think you're great. But I'll give you a room if you need it." And that's what I would
do. You know where I'm at. Yeah, totally agree.
But these are youngsters. These are young people.
I've just been saying that before. I was saying about how like early 20s.
Yeah, this is where you get it completely wrong. Yeah,
so early 20s, I was living abroad in early 20s, living as a holiday rep.
You were?
Yeah.
And did you get it completely wrong quite a few times?
Most definitely.
Yeah, me too. Yeah,
definitely.
Even into I would say I'm only settling into being, like, I'm only filling my shoes now. I would say in the last 3 or 4 years. I'm 45 now, but I would say that it's taken me most of my life to actually get to a place where I'm comfortable with who and what I am.
Yeah, I said the other day, I only just started to be like a bit of an adult now. Now with the girls.
Well, let's not push it.
I know.
I didn't say
it depends.
I'm starting to feel comfortable in my skin. It feels good. I tell you what, though, have you had any injuries? Is your body?
Yeah, I fell down the stairs 2 years ago. In the October, I had the 2 girls with me on the stairs, and I damaged both my legs and my spine. Yeah.
Oh, babe, what did you do to your spine?
I basically I crushed the bottom vertebrae, and my coccyx was totally gone. My coccyx is in bits.
So you landed on your arse?
I landed half on the step sideways on my arse, so the corner of the step was up the bum crack.
So that's the same thing happened to Ida.
It's awful.
Yeah, are really wary of walking downstairs now and stuff?
Petrified.
Yeah, so is she.
Literally, on the stairs, I'm like, oh, if anyone's on the stairs, like the girls go on the stairs, I go, "No, you go before me," because I'm just scared of like tripping and going. The fear is unreal. because I broke my foot and I dislocated my knee. So I had to, and they were opposite.
That's some fucking fall, that.
You know, couldn't walk for ages. Literally, I had to have surgery on my foot and have my foot rebuilt. I've still got to have surgery on my other leg, on my knee, to try and save my kneecap. So,
did you fall into a battle from the Game of Thrones or something? That's just like you must have banged off one wall into another wall. What the fuck?
Because I had older girls, I never tried to save myself.
Of course, yeah.
And I've saved them. They never had a scratch. But obviously, I've gone into mum mode and I've like took the brunt of it all. But the hospital said to me, you should have let them go. And I went, why?
I used to be like that with beer.
If I'd had beer, I wouldn't have hurt myself.
So, how long did it take you to get better from that?
I'm still healing now. Still have a bit of a limp with my foot. Got nerve damage in that.
And is the bottom of your spine still compressed?
It's in bits, yeah. They want to do spinal manipulation on it.
How do you feel when you get out of bed in the morning?
Like a tin man.
And how do you feel putting socks on and stuff?
I try and just wear flip-flops.
Because of it?
Yeah. I live in flip-flops no matter what the weather.
Yeah, I totally get that. I'm the same in the morning. Sort of yeah, I mean, if I'm putting socks on at a gig or something, I have to put my hand on somebody's shoulder because my back's made of cabbage now. Yeah,
mine's all like me L1 and me L2 were totally compressed.
Yeah, so what are they going to do for you?
They said this spinal manipulation to kind of pressurize them apart.
Okay, so you still have a bit of your disc left then?
Yeah.
Because I don't think I've got any of my discs left down there.
Oh, is it really? That's not good. Because I go to like a chiropractor for him to like have a good workout on me, and I've been doing reflexology as well to help with stuff.
And is that helping?
It does do a bit, but you know, better than it was. Things and roundabouts, isn't it? One day you might feel fine, next minute you're like, oh.
Yeah.
Like it's sneezing. If you sneeze and your back's gone.
Yeah, it's shocking. I have injections in my back, and it sort of numbs the pain for a couple of months. I'm quite lucky with them, but then all of a sudden I'll do a movement and that's it. I'm gone, and I'm hobbling. Yeah, it's and it's so effing depressing, back pain.
Yeah, definitely. The pain's unreal. I can't take many painkillers because of the amount of time my foot was bad and stuff. My liver decided it didn't want to process any meds. It just decided to reject it. So now I just kind of have to suck it up most of the time.
I think it's probably the best thing because those painkillers are very addictive.
Yeah, I was on all kinds. I was on tramadol, pregabalin, loads of really strong.
They make you feel really weird.
Wired. Proper wired.
Yeah.
Without the fun.
I took that. I took the tramadol and what was the other one? The
pregabalin.
Yeah.
Pregabalin.
And I came down for breakfast and Ida was just like, babe, what have you taken? And I was like, Bracken nabs and dab effects. And she was like, they don't suit you. And I was like, I thought not. And then I went back to bed. And but they just make you loopy.
Yeah, my eldest Alfie was like, Mum, you do know you're drooling. And I was like, no. And he was like, no, Mum, you look. I was like, oh.
Somebody said, I saw aliens on tramadol. Somebody
I'm
just said. Yeah. Anyway, it's nice to speak to you.
You too, Robbie. You've made me birthday and you've made me year. And me life.
Oh, well, happy birthday, babe.
Thank you.
You're a joy to speak to. You're really easy company.
And I wish your back better, your foot better, and I wish you a day of joy tomorrow with your children.
And appearance of a 20p.
Oh, geez, bless her. She's going to feel that. All right, loads of love. Bye, babe.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, she was sweet, right? Love from Pittsburgh. Robbie, please remember and save the live. All right, Tegan, I will. Love the way you imitate Ida. I'm on morphine, Preglabin, diazepam. Don't make me like that. Oh, really? Let's talk paranormal and aliens with Grant. Hi, Grant.
Hello, mate. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, good. I've got a really good story for you, mate.
Go on then. I'm settling in. Tell it me.
Well, I'm a psychic medium. I've worked with many celebs. I read for Noel and Zayn backstage at the X Factor back in 2012, I think it was.
Okay.
That they were on, and I predicted their journey.
Wow.
She said she'll be as big as the Beatles. By the way, mate, massive fan of yours. Massive fan.
Oh, bless you. So thank you. So, talk me through, when did you discover that you were different?
I was a medium since a kid. I didn't realise how gifted I was until I hit my sort of early teens. And basically what happened was, over the course of the time, my grandmother passed away. She was a clairvoyant. She was a tea leaf reader.
Yeah.
And suddenly it all started opening up, mate. I know you were massively into the paranormal stuff and bits and pieces.
Yeah.
I got very much into that as the gift went on. Got talking about the Syrian energy, the Palladian energy, all the alien stuff. I actually got working down in Kent, and that's where I'm from. I'm from Broadstairs in Kent. But I was working down in a holistic shop back in, when I was around, I'm just going to tell my partner I'm talking to Robbie Williams, because she won't believe me.
Yeah, go on.
I'm talking to Robbie Williams. Say hello to Robbie.
I'm standing here.
She's standing there. She's standing there, half dressed. Just come off.
Right.
Anyway, so anyway, what happened is that everything went mad. I got quite well known as time went on, and like I say, I've been very fortunate to read for many celebs. I've read for the boys from One Direction. Read for Noel couldn't believe. He was like, yeah, whatever.
Are you on about Niall?
No, yeah.
Oh,
Noel and Zayn, and I read for Ant and Dec.
So what? When you say you read, do you do tea leaves or cards or?
No, I'm a medium, but I can do palm, I can do tarot, but I'm a medium first, so I connect direct. I work with my guide Michael.
And where's your guide Michael from?
Well, Michael actually, he's had a few lives with me. He actually comes back through many lives. I had a life in Italy as a monk. It was about 3 lives back. But he first walked with me in biblical times, so that was all around the time of Jesus and Nazareth and that. But we weren't one of the disciples. But he prophesied with me. He chose to stay over that side, on that dimension, and work with me to do the gift. So he's a teacher guide. He's also a messenger. He's somebody that basically he holds back everything that I have to do. I can't do that. So he's a bit of a security guard, and he holds everything back, so one message comes at a time. And that's the things with what people don't realise with mediumship. We don't do it. The guide is the messenger, so we're a channel. So we're allowing the guide to be able to be that security guard. He's a teacher guide, so everything's channeled through me. His knowledge has been channeled.
So is that your job?
It's my full-time job, yeah.
Wow.
I'm a full-time psychic. Like I say, I've been very fortunate. I worked on psychic TV on Sky for 6 years. as one of their main psychics. I've come down the love lift with Take Me Out and Paddy back in 2014.
As a contestant?
As a contestant, yeah.
But now you've met your lovely wife, is it, or girlfriend?
My lovely partner, yeah, my lovely partner, Zoe. And
what does she do?
What is what? Sorry.
What does she do?
Oh, she works for the council.
And
so she.
What was her?
Very different.
What was her reaction to your lifestyle?
Do you know what? She's very sort of spiritual anyway. She's very open to the process, you know. And no, she takes it in really well. She watches me work. You know, the validation is fantastic. So she sees me do this job all the time with people, and she sees what I give to them. I bring their loved ones forward. You know, I give names, dates. They nickname me Mr. Validator on Psychic TV because I was able to just give things for the future and validate people's loved ones, names, dates, everything.
Have you done like a Most Haunted kind of program?
I worked with the guys right at the end of the Most Haunted session. I actually got involved with them and went up to the last live show they did up in Morecambe Bay. I got involved.
Let me ask you this: do you not shit yourself?
No, I love it. I'm doing an investigation in a couple of weeks' time. I've done many places that Most Haunted have done, like Pluckley Village. I've done some of the big ones all around, like the Ancient Ram's Inn, all the big ones. And I just love it because spirit, I think the thing is with it, what you've got to learn is that spirit are an energy. And, you know, we can protect, we're a bigger and stronger energy in a physical dimension than where they are. So if you build up your protection, you're not going to get hurt. You know, the thing is with it, a lot of people think that spirit, oh yeah, they scratch me, you know, bits and pieces. Well, it's like electricity. So if you get an electric shock, it can cause a scratch or a mark on you, you know, and that's no different from the energy of spirit. So energy coming in from, through a dimension is going to mark you or make you feel quite funny or nauseous or sick. And that's a little bit why when we're in sort of like areas like cellars and things, and there's a lot of electrical wires and bits and pieces, you can feel quite nauseous. So sometimes we can think that's spirit because of the electrical magnetic field that's building up. But it's the same with spirit. Spirit are working on some sort of energy. We don't quite work out what that energy is, and scientists have never been able to pinpoint how spirit works. But it is an energy, and I've actually seen flashes of camera light, like in the middle of a room where energy's built up and come into this dimension. And this is the thing; it's universal. You know, when we pass away, we go back to the universe. We're in a universe. I think everyone takes for granted everything that we have in life, like our TV. Our TV, our iPhones and our tablets in front of us are all made up of earth elements, crystals. You know, plastics, everything is made from the earth.
Well, let me ask you this. Everybody's asking me to ask you, and I wasn't going to put you on the spot, but do you see anything for me?
Well, let me just tell you now, right? I'm talking to you, I'm tapping into your energy. There's a lot of things that you've been looking at, and there was something you were looking at with songwriting, of a lyrics and a song you was talking about. This is my guy working with me directly. And it was something you were looking at, and you're going back over, and you're going to work on a piece of song, or a song that you was working on it was around about 18 months, 2 years ago, and you left it to one side, but you're now looking at either going back to that, doing something with the lyrics with it, and bringing it forward to a new song of a new album. But it feels like it's something that's really, really good, and it feels like it may have been overlooked slightly over some of the other songs that you may have had in your thought. Do you understand what I mean? So there is one there that makes me feel like it felt more like it was still something personal. I know a lot of your songs are personal, but there's a real personal feeling of something to do within the energy of where you are within your relationship, where you are within the energy of where it is, and that's the one that you may have gone, oh, I like it, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit it into an album. So that one you may go back to and go, oh, I'm going to rethink that one and rewrite it, and it'll be a real good hit, mate.
Yeah, I think you're right. I'm in the studio. I'm singing, going over things, rewriting lyrics, whittling, polishing. So you've got 100% hit rate with me. Right.
Can I just say one more thing? I've just seen a weird combination, but I get it because you've done Swing When You're Winning album. Was there something you were going to do with Michael Bublé? Because I'm seeing something coming up with Bublé.
I would like to do something with Michael. I did something on my last Swing album with him.
Well, I'm going to put it out there to all your fans watching tonight, right? That I feel within the next 18 months that there's something coming forward. And it feels to me that whatever it is, it doesn't all link with the, I'm a massive fan of Sinatra myself, but it doesn't completely sit within like the older stuff. It sits something more newer, but has that older feel to it still. So there could be something there that is a new song, but sung in an old way, or something that we're working on together. So I've got a feeling that that's going to come forward, and it will probably be not right now, probably in about 2.5 years' time.
Well, listen, I'll keep a lookout for that. It's a pleasure to talk to you, mate, and hopefully I'll get to speak to you another time.
Please do. Add me on, mate. If you ever want a personal reading, you know where I am. Give us a shout, yeah?
All right, bless you. Have a good evening.
And we'll catch up and talk more about the other stuff that I've done.
All right, sounds interesting. All right, mate. Bye.
All right, mate. You take it easy.
Oh, well, there you go. Psychics, people that have fallen down, cancer survivors, carers, mums, all sorts on Instagram Live with Robbie Williams. Nice to speak to him. Hello. Anybody got stories? Admi got a story. Got a great story. Bet be good. Hey.
Hi, Robbie.
How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
That's an interesting design that you've got on the wall there. Is that hi?
Thanks, it's a mandala.
Yeah, it's a mandala. Yeah. I love the mandalas. So who are you? Oh, what's your dog called?
Bo.
Hi, Bo. How are you spelling that? B-O or B-E-A-U?
Yeah, she's named after Strongbow.
Oh, okay. B-O-W. So,
Yeah.
Oh, let me see your fingernails. What colour have you gone for?
Blue.
That's the exact same colour my wife's just done.
Oh,
The exact same colour. You still there? Hello. So you've got blue fingernails, and you've gone for the cornrows and the hair.
Yep.
I like it. So are you sisters? How do you know each other?
This is my cousin. We're cousins.
Oh, right. Okay. And you said you have a story for me.
Go on, I'll tell you a story. So she just wanted to know if you had any advice for people that's doing their GCSEs, because she's stressing at the moment doing hers.
How many have you done?
How many have you done?
About, I reckon, about 12, no, about 18, I reckon.
What, you've done 18 already?
When did you start? Before half term?
I've done 2 weeks already. I've got like a week and a half left.
How many more have you got left?
About 10, I reckon. 10.
Excuse my language, but fuck me. You've been studying 24 different subjects.
I know, it's so stressful, like, so stressful.
Okay, so who's putting the most pressure on you? Is it the school, the parents, or yourself?
Probably myself, because I'm not revising.
And, okay, so worst comes to the worst. You don't revise. You don't get the grades that you want. What happens then?
Well, I'm going to have to retake them, innit I?
Okay, so you retake them and you knuckle down and you do them. What happens if you don't take them or retake them?
Well, you have to. I think you have to.
Do you?
So if you go to college, you have to retake your maths and English if you don't pass.
Yeah, like you have to get maths and English.
Okay, so you want to go to college.
Yeah.
And if you don't pass your exams, you won't go to college.
You do.
You can, but it makes your college course a lot harder because you've got to retake them and then go through the GCSEs all over again.
All my friends on here.
So what happens if you don't go to college?
Well, you won't be able to.
It depends what you want to do, really, because at sixth form, sometimes you can't do the course that you want to do.
Okay, so what happens if you don't go and don't carry on with education?
Don't really know. I think
you get a job.
Yeah.
Get a job. You start working and you build your way up, and you become 6 or 7 years ahead of all the people that go to college and university. That's what happens.
Yeah.
What do you want to do? What do you want to do? Do you know?
I think if I go to college, like I'll do health and social care and maybe
Okay, but what do you want to do for a job?
like a nurse, I think.
Okay. And to be, what kind of nurse would you like to be?
Like a theatre nurse.
And do you have to have qualifications to be a theatre nurse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what do you need to have?
Well, to get onto the course to start it, you need to have like B's in maths and English.
Okay. And have you already done your maths and English?
I've done English and
I've got like 3 of each, isn't there? 3 maths GCSE exams and 3 English.
yeah, I've got a maths exam tomorrow.
Okay, well, get off the phone, start revising. Because if that's what you want to do, then that's what you need to do.
Yeah.
Have you revised at all?
Yeah, I have, just not like a lot.
You have worked really hard though.
Yeah, I have.
Do you know, here's the thing.
Hopefully I pass.
You know, here's the thing. If you don't pass anything,
Yeah.
the sky doesn't fall. You just figure it out. You will figure it out. You know.
How did you get to like doing singing and stuff like that?
I auditioned for everything that I could.
And now you're...
And one of those things that I auditioned for when I was 16 was Take That, and I got in.
That's so...
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I got lucky. Can either of you sing?
No. I wish.
Well, don't worry about it. It's never stopped me.
Yeah.
Listen, I wish you well.
Thank you so much.
I'm sorry that you're stressing out.
Yeah.
But you know, it's not the end of the world. The sky won't fall the clouds won't fall from the sky. Life carries on, and you figure it out. And fuck it, there's too much pressure on you guys anyway.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. I'll let someone
All right.
else. Thank you so much.
All right, take care.
Bye,
Bye.
Andrew. Bye.
Bye. Okay. It's time to say goodbye. It's time to say goodbye. One more. What do you call an Egyptian taxi driver? I don't know, Marie, but it better not be racist. Very sweet of you and good advice. I have a funny story. I have a cool story, says Digit. I'm Italian girl, says Lauren Virginia. Need your help, mate. Okay. Here I am to save the day.
Okay, girls.
Hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
Yeah, good. I can't believe it.
You've got a lot of pictures up behind you.
Yeah, I have. Can I go and wake my kids up really quickly?
No, what are you going to do that
Yeah,
for? No,
because-
don't do that.
Yeah, I've got to because they will kill me. You've got to wait.
No. Too boring. Yeah, don't do that. Okay, I'm going to have a